Okay, when I was in Orbital Comics in London, they had a few Star Wars figures left. They had a whole load a while back, but they've only got a few left. And they had this one going for 10 quid, and it's Shaak from 2010, I think. Just the last of the Legacy Collection figures. So this one came with the Han and let's see, the kids, Jason Solo and Jana Solo, plus the Space Trooper, and it comes with a part for a robot to build BJJ38. It's Shaak in the sort of from the game of what is it? What's that game called? You know, something. What's it called? Star Wars Unleashed, maybe. Shaak is a member, Jedi Master, and member of the Jedi Council. She survives the execution of Order 66 and eventually arrives on Felucia, where she prepares the force-sensitive Felucians to an unavoidable encounter with Darth Vader. And you know, it's a really good figure. You can see on the back of the card there's a picture from the game, and then you've got the picture of the figure with her lightsaber, looking rather, you know. I've seen a few reviews of this. Flyguy.net does a good review of this figure, so check out his review because he takes it out of the box. And there's a nice picture on the front of the card of Shaak, and then you can see the actual figure herself, looking rather, you know, kind of. Oh yeah, what's his name? Hung does a good review of this figure as well. So you can see that she's wearing next to nothing. Just you can see the sort of reddish skin colour, all the detailing on her legs with the paint applications, and then the costuming, the legs, and you know, quite an interesting figure. Very nice, very detailed, quite hard figure to find. Let's see, looking very purpley reddish. It's got the offer for the EP and EPO, or what it's called, with Qui-Gon Jinn, and you know, so great figure. If you can find it, track it down. But this one's a bit pricey because it's one of the last release figures of this series, and these two are really hard to find. I had a chance to buy them, but I never bought them. So you know, if you can get those two, you're laughing. Space Trooper's no problem because it's been re-released on the blue card, and that's the version I've got. Okay, so really nice figure, Shaak, Builder Droid 61, I think. Yep, Builder Droid 61 in her sort of tribal gear with a lightsaber. Nice figure, and very popular with blokes for some reason. Anyway, and it's time to go to bed. Anyway, no more messing around. Nice figure, nice lightsaber, great detailing on the figure. I'll take a few photographs because I never photographed this one before, and you'll be able to see it in better detail. Okay, time to say goodbye.
Burger Chef.
We'd like a Star Wars poster, please. Our two. It's our lucky day. It's us.
Just buy a large serving of Coca-Cola for 49 cents at participating Burger Chefs, and a Star Wars poster is yours to control. There are 4 spectacular full-color Star Wars posters in all, so start your collection today.
R2, I think we'd better leave.
Star Wars posters, only at Burger Chef, while supplies last.
He was young, but he was ready. Ready to leave his home and everything he'd known to join the fight against the Empire. Armed with his father's lightsaber, he fought for his life, his friends, and the lovely Princess Leia. Luke Skywalker was ready. Luke Skywalker is back. Star Wars is back. Star Wars. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. All his life, he only cared about one thing. Himself. But now, the best hotshot pilot in the galaxy was playing babysitter to an old man, a green kid, 2 robots, and a princess. Han Solo really had his hands full. Han Solo is back. Star Wars is back. Star Wars. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. She was as tough as she was beautiful.
Here they come!
A gentle princess who could handle a blaster with the best of them. But all she had to do to save the Rebel Alliance was escape from the Death Star. Princess Leia was running out of time. Princess Leia is back. Star Wars is back. Star Wars. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
It does feel, for me, writing the music to Star Wars, that it's one entity, that it's one body, and that I'm adding parts to it every time, and that there is a continuity there in musical terms that is, as far as I know, in film, unique. And it's an opportunity that George has given, probably unwittingly, I mean, initially, on his part, and certainly and unknowingly on my part. But in retrospect, we can look back and see now that we have this collection of themes and melodies and marches and battle hymns and all this of all kinds, weddings, funerals, everything you can think of that belong to this